the Vincent Browns and Absalom Chicago takes over with introducing the first challenger.
And now the bosses are here and they are ready to rock and roll. Introducing first, fighting from my left-hand side and fighting on the blue corner with his coach and trainer, Sally Dolly, as well as Colin Smith. In the purple trunks, official weight 57.10 kgs with a tremendous record of 16 fights, 12 victories, 3 defeats, and 1 draw. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa, and representing the SM boxing team. Introducing to you, your one, you only, Abdul, the Arabian Night Kunert.
The interessante Beführer Boxing Bonanza for the WBO featherweight title. We introduce to you fighting out from the red corner in blue trunks. Came off the scale at 57.10 kgs. It is a Nestor Sunshine Boxing production. He is representing the land of the brave from the coastal town of Walvish Bay. He is fighting for the patron of the MTC Sunshine Boxing Academy. He is fighting for the pride and of the Roman water. He is representing the land of the brave. This is the son of the soil. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the WBO featherweight champion, Mateus. The boxers.
Well, there you have it, the moment of truth for the beast Mateus Heita. Will he keep his defense nice, tight and clean, or what could quickly happen? Because I know that Heita sometimes drops. He wants to, he's a pressure fighter, and that could result in a mistake at any time. So do you think he is really going to keep the guards up this time and make sure that things are done the way they should be?
The first round is going to be very interesting one, because each and everyone is going to go out and see what's the other guy doing on the table. So they will be very cautious on what they do. No one wants to make a mistake. I mean, you will be able to pick up and tell and see what will they be able to do to adjust towards when the fight probably goes first from the fourth round onwards from there. Because for the first round it's very much tricky. Each and everyone, no one wants to make a mistake. You want to keep yourself in there, because any mistake that can make your body, like I said, your mind and your body is still fresh. You don't want to make a mistake, because once you are caught by a punch, by then you are out. And that is
you see Heita being rocked with a straight.
It is, and in the championship fight, you will take time until your body is warm up and your brain is warm up. Then you can be. So as from the probably from the fourth round onward, we'll be able to see what the guys are made of. But as from now, they will try to size themselves out and see what are they able to do, what are they able to probably not to make mistake and get until they get into the game.
Again, I've watched the Beast's fights over the years, and I think my only reservation have been, I know that the fluidity of movement, sometimes you don't have your guard up, but I've always thought he could tighten that up a bit.
he is like we know him. There is a type of guy who doesn't really he's a guy that has a lot of body punches that is good at. And today I'm quite impressed for him coming out with a punch because coming out with a jab because Heita, knowing him, he's not a guy that obviously attack mostly or mostly with a jab. He always like to come and see and give you the body shots and all that. But then today he is trying to go out forward with a jab and that. But when you look at Kunert, the guy he is taller than, or he got the height than Heita, and he's trying to use it wisely by trying to jab and see, just try to keep him away from.
There you see Kunert, he parks that right. We've seen it come out. He is face to face with the beast.
Yes. And as we know that these guys, all of them, they have prepared for this fight quite well. No one will say, no, maybe someone comes in unfit because all these guys, this fight, like we said, it's a fight that the guys, they probably knew about it for 3 months before, and then they were prepared for the fight because they know what's at stake.
Nervous round one for these two boxers, but Abdulaziz corner have sent some approval to him already while he was in the ring.
First round is a very nervous round, and also in the first round, not much of what the corner would be able to tell you because there's nothing much that you can do. You have probably just try to look, just stay focused, keep your jab going, and don't try to move to that big mistake because even the corner won't be able to adjust anything because you don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Only towards maybe from round 1, 2 as it goes, from round 3 onwards, then you go to say, okay, fine. You could see that then here he's legging up. You try to see the capitalization here and try to make him pay. But for now, the first round, the second round, your focus will be on him and try to see where he will probably see where you can make mistake and try to make him to pay.
Two boxers at the center of the ring. As Heita ties his men out.
What Heita will try to do, he is a bit shorter than the other guy, so mostly he will try to be to come in and be a bit distant, be a bit closer to him because. And knowing him, he's a guy who, when he's so close, he's very good at these body punches and all the other shots. So we'll try to see what Kunert could do from the distance. But straight there on Heita's face, but then obviously Heita wasn't caught again by another punch there. Those slightly punches, as much as when they get you, when they get to do, they actually wear you out. They might not be heavy, but as it goes, you guys don't allow punches to catch you in your face because they wear you around and make you tired.
Yeah. Abdulaziz not taking his eyes off the beast.
Not at all, and he's good at his movement, ring movement. He knows actually his ring gymnastics is quite good, quite impressive.
And the beast Heita would like to go to work, but he's stalled. It's been flooding.
It is, and then obviously, that these guys, with Heita have that thing in mind of saying, this guy once he said he's coming here to take away my title, and my record, and my rating, and obviously that obviously have in his mind. He wants to go there and prove a point.
Yeah. Abdulaziz is showing no respect at all to the champion.
Not at all.
He is fighting and fighting beautifully. His head movement is good. Getting the attention of the judges. You see Heita really not being successful there. There you see again.
A good exchange for both fighters there.
Yeah. It's a lot of power punches coming from Abdulaziz.
Abdul cannot allow him to be crushed by so many punches of Heita because Heita is physically strong, and whenever he gets you a lot of punches, those punches they are weighing you out, and so but then Heita doing quite good with those punches, and then those punches they'll come into an effect as the round goes.
Again, Heita is on the offensive and his defense is not necessarily there. Kind of depending on his head movements to stay away from trouble, but that may not be a very good strategy.
Not at all. I mean, the way he's dropping his arms is not good. I think that the corner should advise him that you mustn't drop your hand too much, because remember that this is a championship, and then the championship you don't try to fight and relax, because anything can happen.
Right.
So all those guys are like your opponent comes here. He came here. He did not come here to play. He came here for the title, and he came here to win.
Yeah.
So obviously you don't try to make mistake and try maybe to say no. I will allow him to do it. So what a good. Both of them, they exchange punches there.
Well, this is the third round, and you'd like to see some respect from the Beast towards his opponent, since he keeps dropping his hand. Two good jabs there by Heita. There you see again, Abdulaziz is working, but he's been pushed by.
The challenger's coming forward.
Yeah.
But Heita again responded quite well with those shots on the head and on the body.
Again, Heita, sometimes you have no idea what he's thinking really. He really scaled down the momentum of an event. Very, very relaxed.
He is.
Just a bit concerned that sometimes his herd is not properly concealed.
I think the challenger now is fighting the champion style, because he's trying to have an in-fight, and for him being a bit tall, having the height, he should be able to fight from a distance. But then here he's trying to fight inside, which is obviously what the Beast wants him to do, because he's good with those in-fights.
Anything can happen in this fight. You can tell that Abdulaziz packs a mean punch. He catches the champ.
He is. I mean, the champ is also coming back, responding quite well as well.
Yeah. But he should not be reactionary. He should not fight only when he's attacked.
In attack, that's what. So it's not really being the starter. He always has to he did well, quite good there, but then he did not follow up, or maybe.
Those are two good combinations twice there. He got rocked again. Abdulaziz, he got a chin.
He did.
Yeah. The Beast is gaining traction, countering very, very well from a difficult position. Fighting on the rope is not easy.
And I think looking at I saw Frem Nangolo sitting there. Now when I last time saw Frem Nangolo won as a super bantamweight, no, as a super featherweight WBO as well also. So he's probably keen and looking at what will happen here. So again, probably if it so happen, then obviously maybe they want to have a local debut, which would be good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you brought up a good point that we need to see this best fighters from all the camps fighting each other rather than maybe fighting people from outside of the country.
I think it's about time where we start. We look at I think back then we used to have in boxing used to have like maybe what do you call tournament maybe of 4. You know, you find the best featherweights in the country, and then you put up maybe like a tournament where there's a grand prize towards the end that they go through preliminaries, and then that could probably boost boxing as well.
Yeah.
This did well in this round. You know, he collected enough points for me. I think, and also could build his confidence by saying, "No, I can do this." COVID allowed him to allow the champion to come to on him, and I hope the court probably got something to tell him and say, "Look, you need to don't allow the champ to come too much towards you." But the champ is motivated. He wants to, Yeah, a good one. Both of them, they actually did a good one as well from a good one from both fighters. They are actually there out there just exchanging fighters, exchanging blows. They don't like
he got whacked.
A hit and take
on
fight
the side there.
Here. They are doing a hit and take here. They don't, they are not one thing of saying, "No, I hit and you don't hit me." Here they are just doing the hit and take. Each one, I hit you, he hit me.
Heita making inroads. He has been touching his opponent for some times now. Abdulaziz not so sure about his conditioning, if you ask me. There you see a straight
on the face of the champion. Again,
I think there's a defense issue there where he's,
by Heita.
Yeah.
He's dropping his arms too much.
But how do you drop your left when you're fighting a southpaw?
I don't know. It's again that thing has to come down with your preparation. I don't know how you prepare. Because whatever you are doing in the fight is something that you have been doing in your preparation.
Right.
Because if you want to, because for him to be able to do that, maybe something that you have been doing when you were sparring, not trying to drop his arms, and then he got used to it. Because you can't just try to do something out of the fight, and obviously the corner will not allow it.
Yeah.
So they are here. Like I said, it's a good fight to watch from both sides, and I think both fighters they are in there for business.
Heita is going on an attack, but Abdulaziz thinks
he got hit.
He got hit at the back of the head. There is a.
He was in, he made a mistake. In boxing, whether you are hit at the back of the head, you don't really
protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, you don't like him. He got hit by the back of the head.
I think his legs are gone.
Then he wanted the referee just to stop, but then the referee cannot just respond on what you are saying. He could see it. He must see it himself and try to work. Or he must get the time when obviously get the break and try to.
Heita has got a wounded soldier right in front of him.
He is quite motivated now on him, and he knows he could be able to stop him and get him out. So that's why he's going out full out to see.
Difficult time. Well, maybe there can be a replay so we can see if his claim is right.
No. The thing is, he could be hit by the back of the head, but until the referee says so, you can't just stop. I mean, you are in the war.
Complain.
You are in the war. You can't just drop your arms and say no, I'm being hit by the head. I mean, because the referee didn't say anything yet. Because he was looking for an opportunity for him to go see when he could go stop and say, look, don't do that again. Don't hit at the back again.
Well, if you look at Abdulaziz, he seemed to be in some basic ruin, if you ask me. He seemed to be starting to deteriorate.
What happened is now he feels like, one thing he should know is, you are not home. You are where you are in someone else's territory. So you don't expect the things to go your way by just trying to be, say that you need to be, that's war. And when you're in war, you don't just have to stand.
2 jabs there.
Yes.
Consecutive jabs by Heita. And the champ, there he got rocked. This could be difficult for the Capetonian.
It is. He actually, I mean, he was head, and then Heita he got the momentum and he wanted to finish it off. Obviously, it won't, like at this stage, you won't just finish off someone just like that until
You see Heita putting in.
you need to build
Yeah.
and build him up and try to come to a point where you know yes, now it's, but you can't just try to say no, I'm gonna drop him with one punch and get him out.
This is round 5 of 12.
I think the champion is motivated now, and he also by the knockdown there, that one motivated
Oh,
him. He knows that yes, I am.
oh, that's
yes,
a good uppercut.
And then he himself said, look, yeah, he saw it as well. He was like, wow. So, but then the thing of Kunert, he got chin. His chin is quite strong. He got a very strong chin. He got hit again. He got hit again. But one thing about Kunert, he got a very strong chin.
Yeah. He got hit terribly there. He got a good chin, Abdulaziz. Otherwise, he could be somewhere else. No way he is right now.
Yes.
He came here to fight as he chops down on Heita's head. Again, the champion. Those jabs are coming in a fury. And Heita seems to be at some point toying with the South African.
He is. And he is motivated now. He wants now to go and to finish it off because now he knows he has had him now.
Abdulaziz chops down on the champion.
That uppercut is going through to the chin every time. Every time they throw the uppercut,
I can tell you that the South African is in a state of deterioration from where I sit.
He is.
But he hits hard still.
He doesn't want to. I mean, he said, you know, you came to war. You can't just give up like that. So you came to fight, and that's basically what he's doing.
Heita can be dangerously exposed. Well, he got hit after the bell, but that's to be expected sometimes in boxing. There you see a protest from Abdulaziz's corner, telling the referee to maybe watch it.
And those kind of things, sometimes the boxer will do it to frustrate, because you could see now, like Abdullah is already frustrated now. Those kind of things, you just add it more for you to be frustrated more.
Yeah. This fight is a long way from over.
But so far the champion is doing quite well. I mean, he's really doing quite a good account of himself. He's making sure that he picks up points in every round that he needed to. So, and the more the round goes, I mean, there is now in 5 rounds coming up. Okay, half of the fight now, round 6 coming up. So obviously he is quite slight ahead on point. So Abdul need to work more. He need to do a lot for him to come out. But then again, it's a championship fight. You can't rule someone out until the last bell ring.
Abdulaziz still pushing, still fighting, and this fight is only halfway through, I tell you.
Yeah, still 6 rounds to go. It's quite a long distance from now, from over.
It's all about endurance. I can tell you from where I sit that Abdulaziz is in hot water, and he doesn't seem to be as balanced, as aware of where he is as he was initially.
But another thing, he's trying to make sure that he recover and try he's just trying to kill time so that at least it goes.
He has taken so many punches, Prince.
Yes, he did.
He's taken so many punches. He just want to get out of there.
Yes.
Oh no, they have to stop this fight. The corner need to throw in a towel because Abdulaziz is not even fighting back. And even if he punches back.
But then Ramon, the thing is, the championship round, you can't just throw in the towel like that. You can't just stop any fight until because there are rules in the championship fight. You can't just stop it last like that because that.
No, but look at that. Look at. I mean, I'm just looking at how he's fighting back.
He is, but then obviously there isn't a punch yet that would say no that could say it's a damage. So that's why the referee or the corner also allow him to go because he's been too loosey by not protecting himself as well and allowing the champion to come. But then you could see that yes, he's not over yet.
Now Heita is going to the body, and I think he should start doing that. I just don't see how Abdulaziz is doing what he's supposed to do right now.
He's standing straight in the, you got hit by one punch and you're still 1, 2, 3 punches are getting you on the head. I mean, you're not moving your head, you're just standing straight.
You know what, I'm not a boxer, Prince. I've never been a boxer, but I think at some point boxers need to be protected.
They should be, but then remember that, like you said, you could see you as the referee could see as well that as much as he's getting hit like that, he's not really getting hit by the terms of like those punches that are damaging him, like those knockout blows. He's getting hit because he's not protecting himself, but as well he's not out yet. And then it's a championship round, it's a championship fight. You can't stop a fight. The main fight, the challenger from Zimbabwe, Lance is fighting Felix Itumba for the main fight. Like we said, this fight is for the Super Bantamweight title. It's a Super Bantamweight fight. This fight is already. It's not a vacant fight. It's a fight. It's a title for Felix Itumba as a champion. But then obviously Felix Itumba has lost his title on the scale already. So him as a challenger got a good chance to win. Once he comes out victorious, he will come out. He will win. But then again, even if Felix wins on this fight, he will not be able to be a champion.
All right, let's go back to this the Beast onslaught. Prince thinks that nothing is damaging right now that would necessitate any action from Abdulaziz's corner.
Nothing yet.
But my feelings are that he is getting a lot of damage. But then again, he's a gentleman who has been there before.
No, this is war, and that's a championship. It's a championship fight. You can't just, these guys. It could be different if he was hit by a punch and probably go down, and then yes, you could say. But then here he's got as much as allow a lot of punches getting through to him. It's not really one effective punch that could say he probably got dizzy or got out. So the corner will not throw in the tower anytime soon.
Heita dropping bombs.
It have been quite good rounds for the champion so far until now. He has been doing quite well. I think he's doing what he's supposed to do. For now, all you need to do is just keep on doing that what you're supposed to do, and then comes out victorious. When the opportunity, when the chance.
I don't know why Heita is doing whatever he's doing.
Ramon, it's easy for us sometimes to say, we sit here and say, no, you could have done that, but then obviously there inside, he has as much as he wants to do what he wants to do. The opponent or the fighter in front of him doesn't give him that opportunity. You could see that I could do this, but then I also could probably go into get myself into it. So we know, as much as we see that Heita is hitting his opponent quite hands down, you must know that whatever punches Abdul is throwing to him, only Heita is feeling it. So only him knows how powerful the opponent is as well. So that's why sometimes he can't be reluctant and just say no, I'll go out and finish, because he knows what the other guy is bringing out.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is his defense sometimes just go out of the door.
Very. No, like I said, his defense is not really up to scratch. You see, he got hit, he got really shaken. You saw that he got shaken by a straight, and he got stumbled and moved backwards. And that again motivates the challenger to come. That's what I'm saying. Look, and that shows you that the challenger's punches are strong as well. As much as he gets hit by Heita with those punches, those flowing punches that are going through, his punches that are getting to Heita as well are strong. That's why you could see Heita, it doesn't really want to just finish it off or go reckless out, because
well, this is the WBO Africa featherweight title. Mateus Heita is up against.
Good round for both fighters. Good round. I think it's a better round for the challenger here. This one, I think it will probably boost him his confidence to do better. There we have
the energy. He is the energy in the country. He is the energy in the room. He's warming up.
He is excited. He's quite a good fighter. And I know comes to the fight, he's going out there to do what he's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
I'm only disappointed because even though he comes out victorious there, he doesn't have a title. We've already lost it, and that for me is a very, very, very a big disappointment. But then again, only him knows why he thinks it happens the way it happens to him. So.
Well, you're looking at Philippa's energy, humble but destructive. Let's go back to the proceedings here. Things are getting interesting here, because it appears that the champ is slowing down, Heita.
It is, and then also, the challenger Abdullah really picked up his confidence from the previous round, because he have seen that he have a bit of effect on the champion, and that again it will probably boost him. And remember, there's still 4 rounds to go. It's quite a long distance to go.
He got rocked there. He got good chin. You should give that to him.
He did. He does have the chin. I don't know. For me, we have been talking about this for the longest time now. I don't know, but then we are not quite happy with the champion's defense himself, the way he's defending himself, the way he's doing. He's good. He's really getting on point.
Heita is in trouble there.
He's rumbled there to backward.
Very good jab by the champion.
But then you see, he really felt. I think he felt the power of the challenger as well, because it shook him a bit.
Yeah.
And this is the second time. This is the second time he gets shaken. No, that means that also Abdul got quite some strong punches behind those ones.
Heita has to scrap at the bottom of the barrel really to deal with this guy. He has to do what he has to do. He is a pressure fighter. He's going nowhere.
Not at all.
Good combinations there by Heita, but they are not as impactful as they should be. I can see Prince is shaking his head.
No, because the champion is being reckless by not protecting himself. No, you can't move backwards and then your hands are all dropped. Especially when you're in a fight like this where anything can happen. Any punch that you can get now. Of course, he knows and he could feel that the champion is strong as well, and then he's dropping his legs like his hands like that. It's not good. It's not really good for the champion to do that.
Now he got his hands up, Heita.
And you should be very careful as well. Not only to, as much as you put attack and try to want to finish off, but this is a very critical round now. Anything can happen to anyone of the profession. So once you get hit, you might not be able to get up. So each of them, they need to be very careful on what they do. The champion need to be very careful with his punches as well.
There is definitely hope for the South African.
A very big hope, and anything can happen. So Heita is doing quite well he's been doing quite well for most of the round. But then I'm a bit worried about his guard because he's really dropping the guard too much, and he gets hit with big shots by the challenger, which is really causing some nerves and worries on not only me. I think also the fans out there when they're looking at him and say, look. Even the corner as well, they look at him and say, look, you are dropping your guards and then you are moving back too much with your hands down, which is very dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's what Nesta Tobias is saying to him right there.
And you could see the Abdul's corner there saying, look, you are getting him, he's tired, he's tired. You are getting him, just try to push him more. So they would, and that a lot, they are trying to put confidence in his fighter.
Yeah. Well, but this could also be good for Heita. Oh! You see a head-snapping punch there by Heita. But the South African is still there.
He did not throw it going forward, he threw it going backwards.
Another one. But those punches not being as resourceful as he wanted them to be. South African Abdulaziz Kunert.
He's really good. He's really making a good account of himself after such a, we here, and I think you were.
I thought he was gone.
You were saying no. Why? And that was probably around 5, 6, saying no. He could have probably already thrown in the towel. And I said, look, it's too early to say so. And then here it is now. There. He got confidence back. He's trying to make a good account of himself on what he's doing.
He has taken so many punches, Prince.
He did.
I'm just being a good neighbor here.
There is, but then this is war. That's what you sign up for. So they know, brother. There's no girlfriend there. There's something of there's another man there that wants, each and every one wants to present his country, wants to go out to go out as a champ there.
Well, the crowd uncomfortably quiet here because they have no idea how this.
It's becoming intensive now for both from both sides. It can go any way. Anything can happen to any fighter because you could see now, and I think the crowd have seen as well that.
I think it's time for him to put this fight to a rest, but no, the South Africans somehow still get the energy from somewhere to punch back. Just look at that. And still, Abdulaziz is in the game.
He is.
I would think if somebody hit me like that in this ring right now, that would end up in my village.
But remember that's what takes you. That's what makes you a champion. You must be able to go in there and those are the kind of fights that makes you champions when you're able to overstand such power and such intense in it. So both of them, whoever comes out, obviously now here we are on my scorecard, we could see that the champion is slightly is ahead on points. But then again, you in those 2 rounds that are left, you cannot write off the challenger because anything can happen until the rounds are done.
That was round 9.
Round 10 coming up.
Ala.
But you could see the way Heita's breathing as well. You know, these guys, they're really tired now.
Look at that punch.
These guys, they're really tired. No, they've give it all, and that's good. And I think they've just give it value to the fans for them to come and watch. They did well what the fans not only here at the hall, but all the ones who are even watching us from home or on Facebook or on our page on YouTube. They really give a good account of themselves.
The one with the extra tank. This is where we see that, right? See consecutive jabs there.
The jab is getting through. So he's really going through with that jab of his. Whenever I throw a jab, he just goes through. And then I don't know why the challenger does not see that whatever jab the champion throw is catching me, I must make a plan and try not to be catch.
Yeah, perhaps it's a trap?
Not really a trap. I think it's maybe we can say maybe the hands is just too fast for him. Whenever he tries to react, the punch is already there.
Challenger.
You know, sometimes you look at those punches as they land on the guys and you think these punches are not really effective. But then those guys are feeling it and say, yo.
Heita should not punch himself out here.
Yeah.
That's the worst nightmare.
You know, of course, somewhere Heita there is probably saying, look, I'm punching this guy, but this guy's not going down.
No, he's not going anyway.
So that alone, she caught him well with an uppercut and with the body shots as well, with hooks on the head as well. So, but then again comes back, the challenger comes back and also do the same thing to him.
Abdulaziz, whatever happens tonight,
I think he has earned his respect.
Respect.
He has respect. People here, all the fans, they will love what they are seeing because they probably thought maybe it's probably a walk in the park for the beast. But now he make a good account of himself.
I just can't shake off the feeling that in a situation like this, where the texture of the fight is like this, again, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That's why, you know, and also for them, sometimes what they do, what they've seen now for the past 10 rounds or the past 9 rounds that went through, they feel like, no, I think there's no time for me to go throughout because even if I
oh my God.
He did.
And he's there.
He's still standing. And he's still standing.
Bullseye with the fist.
And he's responding well. You know, he gets hit so many times, but then when he comes back with this, he also make a good account of himself as well. But then again, that motivates the champion and say, look, yes, I'm here. This is my title. This is my home. I'm doing it, but he knows. And then I could just imagine what's going through Heita saying, yo, I'm trying to hit this guy as much as I can, but this guy's not going down. So what this is? What is this in front of me? Is it a ghost?
And the crowd is clapping in appreciation of the exchanges. And
they appreciate what they are seeing. I think they appreciate the fighters and all that. So it's quite...
What is going on? Look at those punches, really scrapping the bottom of the barrel, Paul. Heita.
But I want to see actually what caused the commotion that actually for the corners. I just want to see
the corner.
Yeah, what caused the commotion?
I don't know why coach.
The commotion at Nessa was just going on. And
yeah, what happened there? If we can see that replay maybe.
Round 11.
Well, he just got reintroduced to those punches, Abdulaziz. But he's the kind of a guy who has kind of learned to live with Paul Heita's or not Paulus Heita's, but Mateus Heita's punches. He's acclimatized.
It is.
No, he came to fight.
No, he did. He really make a good account of himself. I mean, looking at what he was saying yesterday,
I think.
Making what he was saying yesterday, the way in, and also I think at the face off, he said, I came here to fight. I came here to take your fight, and then obviously, although he might not be, even if he may not take away his title, he
Lord,
make a good account of himself.
I'm just trying to be a father right now. This guy came in a very, very handsome boy.
But that's his word. That's one thing I can say. It's war. There's nothing that you could do.
His face
it will be dismantled and changed and all things. So, but then that's what he signed up for. And the only thing that you could do,
look at him.
He's catching Heita with good punches. He's catching Heita with good punches as well. So the only thing that you could do. Now I think somewhere there's blood somewhere. I don't know where the blood is coming from, but I see there's a blood on Heita body somewhere there.
Oh, Heita.
I think there's blood somewhere there. I don't know where the blood is coming from.
There's a cut maybe. No, but it's not from Heita. I can't see anything. Heita should be careful.
But then I think Abdul will be one, and next time I will probably deduct the point if he does it again, because he has been hitting at the back of the neck, at the back of the head for some time now, and he got one for several times. So if he does it now, I think he will probably be deducted points.
This is war right here.
It actually plays out to what we are celebrating around here for today. I mean, Heita stands and says, "Look, I'm here to pay tribute to my founding father and then founding father of the nation, and I'm not gonna give it up." And basically, that's what they're doing. And then also, Abdul is here saying, "Look, this is war. It has been war between the two of the countries, and there is going to be war tonight as well." So it's quite good. It's always war between Namibia and South Africa when it comes to boxing. It's always great fights.
Yeah. Look at him. Like, I mean, his face has.
He's really doing good towards the end of the fight now. I think that somehow I don't know whether Heita is now probably. Because now Heita, what you would do is you just try to cut off the minutes and because now they're in the last round, because him really, for me, Heita now here, you could see like whatever he's trying to do, he doesn't get the guy out.
Yeah,
so,
no, you can take him out.
Yeah, I can't take him out. So for me, the only thing I need to do is just try to make sure that I finish the 12 rounds and then I get my points and then that's it.
Yeah.
I think Abdullah, he really does. He did earn his respect in this country. He did earn his respect by the fans. They've watched him been receiving those punches.
Battered, really.
But then he comes back and then obviously make a good account of himself where he make the champion also feel back and shit and feel like no.
This is a championship round.
The last round, anything can happen in the round as well. Although it's almost done, someone can still go down.
This is going to be the most difficult round for Heita ever in his career, because this guy is not going to give up.
Not at all. I mean, here they're just gonna go. It's just gonna go the whole 12 rounds. We're not gonna see any stoppage here. We're not gonna see any knockout here anytime. So, and then obviously these guys, they've really lived up to the expectation of what the fans, of what we have been expecting. And like we said, it's a good matchup.
Yeah. Heita should have a good orientation, otherwise he will be in problem. This guy is fighting back with everything he has.
He is. I mean, it's do or die. It's now or never. There's nothing else that you can do. It's towards the last round. I mean, what you do, you give it all. when you look at these things like this, and then you make me remember back then, when you come to the 12 rounds, it's do or die. It's now or never.
There is a minute and 50 seconds.
And
left.
those minutes looks like 2 hours.
Heita got rocked.
They rock each other. They are rocking each other like nothing. So
it is reciprocal right there, and I'm not talking about tariffs.
no, I think these guys they do even after the 12 rounds. I think they do really deserve applause, a hand of applause, because they really give the fans and each and every one, even the fans at home, they give
1 minute,
a show.
19 seconds left.
That seems like a whole entire lifetime.
Can the South African pull an upset?
No, but for me, even if he doesn't come out victorious, he really did well for himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Putting count of what happens in the early rounds where he was almost knocked out and all that,
Chop
and then he
down
comes back,
punches there.
and then he comes back, and then he comes
54 seconds left. Championship round. Did Heita do enough here?
No, he did enough. He did enough to win. He did really enough to win because
40 seconds.
Abdul came back. Abdul came back. It was from I think from round 8 to 9 is when he came back. So
29 seconds. 25 seconds.
No, they did well. They did well. It was a great fight. I mean, I did not even see time running. I did not even see the rounds
17 seconds, friends.
I'm not. I'm just enjoying what I'm seeing.
12.
The guys, they deserve. They
10,
really deserve.
9, 7. This is a countdown.
They really deserve. They really deserve all that. They deserve it. It was a great fight. It was a championship fight.
There's a standing ovation here.
Plus, they do really deserve a standing ovation because they really show exactly what they are made of. I mean, hands off for the challenger. He really put up a good show. He really, I mean, most of people write him off after some few rounds when you got to see that.
I did. I'm one of them.
You are one of them that wrote him off. But then obviously I could see that you could just tell and see that he was well prepared. He was well prepared for this tournament, for this fight, and he was looking forward to Although I mean the only thing maybe that he doesn't have in his hand, he doesn't have a killer punch, he doesn't have that knockout punch in him. Maybe if he could have done that, maybe he could have come working his favor. But all in all, he have really done a great job, and I think this also, I think Heita will be able to attest and say this is one of his toughest fights.
Yeah, no, it should. But he's not a fighter who has gone the distance. Heita, he's always stopped his folks. Maybe he hasn't gone to the 12th round, right? Like he's gone to the deep waters today.
I could, if I recall, I haven't really seen Heita going through until the last rounds in the championship fight so far. I think this is the first time I'm seeing it that he's going up to the last round.
Yeah, but he did well.
And it was both nets for both corners. I think you could see Nesta there. It was not really him himself in the corner. And then again, the other side, the guys there, all of them, they were not really.
No, he's done enough.
This is the Dr. Sam Shapishuna Mural Boxing Bonanza. Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the Victor Showgrounds, this is the Dr. Sam Shapishuna Mural Boxing Bonanza in his memory of his legacy. Thank you very much to MTC.